Hi, it's Chris again with Wholesale Basics, and I want to talk a little bit about finance. So I'm going to just start with a normal transaction, and that is I'm going to go buy a house off MLS. So let's just talk about what that looks like. We're going to use the same 200,000 ARV house. That seller is going to list it for sale on MLS, multiple listing service. I'm going to use an agent to buy the house, normal transaction. And then in this case, I would go get a mortgage broker to help me get a mortgage, right? So in that transaction, there are parties to the transaction, and I'll explain those. In a trustee state or a state that uses a title company, there are three parties to that transaction. There is the trustor, which is the borrower. There is the trustee, which is actually the third party hired to foreclose on the house and sell the house if you don't make your payments. That's why you hear people say foreclosure sale and trustee sale. They are the same. And then you have the beneficiary. That is the bank. And in the example, we use Chase, for example. They're the bank. So that is all the parties in a normal transaction in a title company state. In a lawyer state or a mortgage state, there are only two parties. There is the mortgagor, which is the borrower, and the mortgagee, which is the lender. Now, all these same examples and all these same terms work for the following: a hard money loan, which I'll talk about through these episodes, or there is a private money lender. And then we can get into creative financing. So a hard money lender is an asset-based lender, and I have a video specifically for that. A private money lender is maybe Uncle Bob or Grandpa Joe. And I have more about private money lenders as well. And then you have creative financing, where the seller could stay in place and be the lender, or subject to, which is where you leave the financing in place. But those are different terms in the financing section.